top rail.
I mean, Jesus has been a big talk of this tournament. You know, initially beating Federgors. Robert Capito is the one that knocked him out.
And it's going to be the
just
Filipino.
the way he played, all the greats.
That is no surprise.
You saw some of those rankings there, and
the
of
same
course,
side as the one didn't find
and
the
then the last
well.
one to finish off is the German Moritz Neuhausen against another Vietnamese player making some noise. Unfortunate the Americans didn't pull it through, but it wasn't because of the fans. The fans were incredible.
Needs a bit of luck.
And I think it's going to be a landmark here.
It's the
A massive match also.
Grazing the red 3, coming down behind the 6 and 9 somewhere.
Well, that's the thing about the World 9-Mole Tour. I mean, you could talk about it at the final 64.
Watch the side pocket here.
Is he trying to break this out here, the 7-9? Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Did he luck
Don't think it was that forced, really, but maybe a little bit of a gamble.
And without making one individual splash, he's been really consistent. He's had 12 total, again carrying ranking points. Last 16 of the Scottish Open. Semi-finalist at the Buffalo's Pro Classic 9-ball.
Handled that well.
Things from bothering him.
And he switched to lefty, and it's been absolutely incredible to watch. So you'll see him switch hands every now and again.
Dexterous potting skills.
Get all the way over here.
And now Mora has followed the same example.
Very good.
And then the quarterfinals tonight.
SVB needs it.
Pans out with Marvin Assis, but Marvin, besides giving up a big lead, I believe it was to Jason Shaw.
Instead of resetting, I'm sure
got
he'll be
off
okay.
first, up 1-0 on Max Lechner. Owned Lechner in that match.
Needs an angle.
Settled real nicely here. Had a little left
Venues
spin.
and everything, but this is what the players want. This particular setup.
2016, and he won the Derby City Classic Banks event in 2012.
To bury it. That pocket has been friendly to him.
There
He's
for most of those, not the
purple
super
5 in the first rack.
Former quarter-finalist a decade ago, actually, in the World 9.
Here and there. It's going to happen in these matches, right? Later
Should be
evening
okay.
match, really as good as anybody here.
How much time it takes. Of course, he obviously played some lefty throughout his right-handed career, messed around yourself, kind of going through that and making that decision.
Just to repair.
Well, he's hit this a little too heavy, which leaked out now. Had a rub off the pink.
Now a chance.
Looks like he's going to try
3-0 lead,
to
a
the
good
4.
chance.
Wow.
I wonder if he'd like to take this in the side and move the cue ball to 0 for one player. 2-0.
We've not really said too much about Chang, but he is
on a Sunshine Tour event in Sanford, which is just north of Orlando.
You're hitting somewhat full into a pocket.
Shane up behind the
You hit
purple
the ball on
5,
the rail
leaked it
quickly.
out, the blue 2.
Ball wants to hydraulic a bit. I think he's just got to attack
One of
here,
the
whether
better
it's on
shots
the
of
easy
the
side or
week
let
for
the
me.
cue ball go.
Activate him. Yeah, cut the...
Helped him there. Helped him hold the cue ball. Hit it into the thick part of the pocket. Hit it basically as thick as he possibly could to allow the pot to be completed.
And I think
this.
Also winning UK Open.
Switch hitting John Mora hits another home run. 3-0.
Carl.
He's a very talented sort. Moritz Neuhausen, the Premier League pool champion. 2-0 up on Trung Kwangla.
Yeah, it's more about the speed, right? You just don't want
Naoki
to
Oi,
ram it.
what a great character he is.
Very forward, we'll see.
Yeah, and when he gets it going, and I'm not talking about during one match, it seems like when he gets it going in one match, he can't
classy as
really
well.
before reeling off 9 in a row.
Threaten.
to keep his
Table
tournament life
3, there's something going on
moving
over there.
forward.
Mickey Krause not look happy the way he was speaking to him. Now the referee's over at Mickey Krause. Something is going on. Now both players are saying stuff to Mickey. Mickey's
The one finds the side.
I don't know how much of it he can get at. If he can get at all the 2-ball here,
now the
it's not a very
tournament
doable set. Extra touch needed.
If you don't know,
Bueno out 3-0.
Yeah, we will continue.
And let a
His keyboard to
slipper get
slow
away
down, which
there.
it will. He's going to be off the
Murray
board.
was not too bad. Another bank here to get him going. I don't think he can get at the pocketable angle on the 3 naturally for the. He's going to get safe, I believe, somewhat safe as far as nothing too direct.
Around that green again, Carl. You just touched on that. My goodness, it's been thundering and lightning the last several days. Watch out here.
Basketball's dream team. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, and I think you know, there's always those names and those ones that have had that experience in team pool. Big effort with another.
Oh, he's come with the big shot.
The only thing that could be about to
send a
start is
message.
another dish from Morra.
Ball moving around
May see
the
an
table.
occasional, or
This
hear an
means
occasional
it's
referee
missable.
announce 10.
This means
All four
it's
tables on the
missable.
shot clock today.
Carl, all of a
As
sudden,
they should
changing
be.
his name to Nostrum.
Help.
don't have to spin it a lot.
It's actually a really good point that I did not think of.
Yeah, just
Reyes Cup. It is going to be the second edition of that event.
what was interesting
in
is he kept it
Metro
on
Manila.
there.
Yeah,
Later
I don't
this
know
year.
if that's lazy or if
The precise
it
dates,
felt a
October
little good
16
him,
to
but
19 at the
well, I'm an
Ninoy
SVD fan,
Aquino
and I hope
Stadium.
he doesn't.
At times, of course, he's made some deep runs and huge events. Max Lechner, but so fundamentally sound.
Looked a little bit more
Really has
powerful.
improved.
Use the 8. Really good. It's a touchy shot there.
They've got a very
Beat
deep
David
footprint.
Arcady comfortable through to
Great.
the quarter
But
finals.
we didn't expect
this
this.
evening.
This has been a real breakout
Yeah,
tournament for the World
such
9-ball
a
tour.
speed that the cue ball just kind of.
Absolutely total class.
Was the
Yeah,
score
you
like
got standing
over
room
David
only
Arcady?
right there facing the other way because we have
Good to see.
The Carib Royale Resort came onto the calendar hosting last year's Moscone Cup. We didn't know how that would turn out. They're not just playing for the trophy, they're also playing for a substantial amount of dollars, and the commensurate amount of world ranking points will be $500,000 US, with 100,000 going to
Yeah, he actually got
the
it.
event. To come back into the arena, I'll tell my mobile phone story. So basically, mobile phone rang at an inopportune moment at the Crucible. I was commentating, and I said,
It looks
it
soon
really is
pretty
disgraceful.
easy if
People are
you can,
told beforehand.
catch
Phone rang.
Well,
It was
with
mine.
ease there.
Yeah, in a sense, we call that open mouth and insert
is
foot.
looking-
And you wouldn't call that gamesmanship right there. He probably genuinely needed to go to the restroom. But if he a few times and now it's
We might make
deposited
another
in the
U.S.
left
Open
middle.
final coming up August 18th is when it starts.
just
and
like-
we can follow it up. Oh no, there was a lot more speed on that one. Watch out. Oh, he is so fortunate to avoid that.
John going to try and play that simple snooker. He's got a few options. Does he bring him behind the 3 as the one comes down table? Probably. He let
He's
that
lost
go.
this-
But he's got to make the most of this. Just to get that cue arm lubricated, just to get the
He'd have liked to have
feelings
cut
that,
out the
yeah,
jump.
I can-
Yeah,
All
he feels
straight. I
like
don't think
control
the
the
5
kick a
passes the
little
6.
better.
Is that enough? Is that enough
Might turn out
to move
okay.
over?
Spinning it round. Here we go. Looks good.
No, he just missed the green 6. Otherwise,
but the dam broke at the start of rack 6.
Breaks the balls very well. He's been breaking well here.
That's what I assumed.
Carib Royale.
Could kill it one rail, though.
Just get these two
Two house. It's impossible
Another
to
one on the
scratch
side.
the middle
5-0
left
is his lead.
pocket. So the more low
Yeah, one of those
outside
players you know
have, the closer to
capable
the
of the mark.
section Carl is.
Morris lead
There
reduced to
really hasn't
5-1.
been much emotion as far as the head movements and tilts and just events.
Naoki Oi and Aloysius Shap had the feeling that might go quite close,
Yeah, I
actually.
mean, listen, all the players
Yeah,
that
as it
left.
should. Tony McLeano seems like he's breaking
Like,
better.
yeah. Definitely more pace on this break. No love. It's going to be a
It
rollout.
really is a remarkable.
Black 8 in the upper
Yeah, I
left.
think I'm also going to agree with you. Unfortunately.
He had made so many.
You know, top of the chalk. The viewers can't see the table I'm looking at the same time, obviously. But oh, okay. Not seen that all week.
Naoki Oi at 4-3. And here, Atencio's
literally the
revival
first
looks like
miss
it's
from
continuing.
Shane. Like Carl just said all week,
Because we have all 4 screens here. Don't know a lot about his Vietnamese opponent. He just hasn't
just a
performed yet. He's
little
had
bit
chances.
more, and it didn't.
Atencio back in the reckoning.
He's going to go forward.
So here we're witnessing a match between Venezuela and Canada.
Nice,
On the other
nice
tables,
follow
Germany,
straight there with an inside
Vietnam,
ball.
Austria, the USA. The rankings next to the players as well. So plenty of quality here.
But you know, when you played was the 8 wobbles.
That Trung
falls.
Quang,
Yeah, if you were
625
like 6-2 down,
in the world. No,
did you feel like you was,
142.
like, just mild?
Trung Quang Lee is 625 in the world. He won't be after this tournament, of
This
course.
is going to dress up. He needs an angle on this ball. He's got.
Let's go that
Out
far
of
up the
the border.
table to hold the cue
Missed
ball
it so
behind the
far.
green 6.
Well, that
John
needs
may
to
shoot at
run.
this to
He
the
has
upper
let
left,
up
upper
and
right,
caught it
excuse me,
real
swing the
heavy.
cue ball.
So many shot clocks. It can get a little confusing, can't it?
Yeah, but I think John's are the only ones with the beeps. I think everything else is
big
run handheld
mistake,
by another
yeah,
referee on
rack.
tables 2,
Number
3, and
10.
4.
Granted, it's keeping
Has
his pink
seen
floor. It's not the most
the two
difficult
call.
of jumps.
Table 2, Max Lechner is now ahead. 5-4 up on Anthony Maglino. It was all about the 7 ball, the 9th rack.
Phone ring right in the back.
Maglino messed up and Lechner did the rest.
You can see him in the chair. He's got it written all over his face.
He's human. The older you get, the tougher it is to let that. You gotta
The
be
magic of
human to
previous
allow
matches
yourself
not
to
quite
make some
there yet
mistakes.
for
Marvin.
And the pink is so difficult. Why not take a chance at making
He's
the
got some
5
talent.
also?
And
There'd be
he's the
problems
only
if you made them both.
Filipino.
I thought he made it when he first hit it. Here, the pool world. A lot of the players are just fun to be around. And you almost have to have it to, it's a
Well,
tough
if we ever
livelihood,
do a
to
video
travel so much, be gone,
on the
fight for
push
your
out,
life and
we
such.
may use
In.
The modesty of tall
Too.
boys every day comes in,
Phil
and
Yates
he's
and
so
I
humble,
both
isn't he?
We're a little bit stunned.
Yeah, you got to wade to her. Can he kill the ball here? That would be nice. That one got away. What happens when you're putting extremes?
There's a lot. I was stunned when I come into the venue. Yeah, there's been a lot of people here all week.
In the modern world we're in,
really,
Jeremy,
really
I'm trying to say nice
something
things
else.
about
All right, wants to split these a little bit, just mildly,
Speed's
real
gonna
calm.
be good. It's going to be real good here.
Yeah, that'll work.
a master.
Finish this.
Myself,
That's what he'd
probably
prefer.
guessing quite a bit more.
He's not hitting down, so he's moving the.
Yeah, this was a very,
all that Czech English
very
work to
important
treat
rack for SVB. We
in
just
terms
got
of
the feeling
avoidance of other
he's
balls.
handled it.
If you're new to 9-ball pool and you've never really watched it, you're missing out because it's a fascinating game. Things can change.
And I think indicative of the pressure.
Even myself.
The gap continues to close,
This one,
and that rack was all about a glaring mistake from John Morrow, the overcut
showing out
6 ball. John
all
Morrow,
out. Tells
he's
you how
played in so many tournaments. He's been
serious
very,
he
very
takes
busy
it.
this year. As I say,
Push out
he
called.
knows all about the ups and downs of the game.
Yes, one.
Yeah,
Kind of
the
aimed the
two's
2
not
ball
easy, but
on the Aram of
somewhat
Balls logo
natural
on
to
the
come
rail.
around the table and get on the tough 3 ball
Okay.
for
Oh, he
that
could
same
thin it
upper
that
right
way.
corner.
Yeah, well, definitely had to play the shot.
Yeah, it's a matter, The chance for punishment is there.
What's
It's just a matter of
because he clocked
Jesus
piece of the nine.
Now he's perfect to stun over and play the pink in
wondering
the
if he was
same
banking
upper
at
right
this.
corner. Should be.
Yeah, and for all the
He's got a great chance to do so.
On a 9-ball table, the reason why they are a bit more generous.
Pull the side rail, knocking that green 6 in.
If that was like the round snooker style pocket, you just wouldn't go for it, would you?
Who knocks
All or
in
nothing.
the 6th ball, but Lechner misses on top.
Really ended up about 2-3 feet short of ideal.
here to
and
win
kind
his
of looked
shape,
at himself
and
like, what was
It's
that?
evident.
The crowd loved it.
Yeah, you're right, Carl. He's
Lechner
definitely
hated it.
picked the tone up here on the break shot.
Competitive
He started
matches
to
out
make
there.
the one.
And one
What's
blowout.
he got here though?
Newhouse 8-0 up on
He can
Trent
flick off the edge of the
Lee.
2. Run the cue ball behind this cluster as well.
What he's looking for right there. I don't know if the 2's going to
I
escape
thought
or
you'd
not.
catch the 4.
It's
Just
close.
didn't think you could. Excuse me, the 5. I didn't think you could clear it.
Really clean.
Playing the bank.
Yeah, can you? I don't know if you can stiffen this.
Not the
up
tallest,
enough or
but I'll
not.
tell you what, he's taller than his father, Mario, who played on the snooker tour.
Yeah, it was
He was
close. Did he fluke it to the top left? It's going to lay up for a sweet
short
jump
individual.
look. Heavy favorite to make the 2. And he's done both, Carl. That one looking at the 3.
Quite comfortable in those situations. Easy to overhit the ball. Tencio, though. He's not super tall, but he's kind of long.
Every single
You know what I
table,
mean?
all
In the
3
sense
tables that are in play right now
got into
are
that
all
position a little
8-4.
easier. John wanted to
Every
take it
single
on.
match.
Just
I might bring up at some point, but another time, another place.
the fluency I
Cinching
described
pink as well,
in the
just
opening to the
Taking
programme.
off the table.
But the missed 6 in rack 9, that was very much a blow for Morrow.
Stay down there.
be
It's
a
a
good
great
time for
position.
John. Took one leave of absence
Yeah, he's
from
got
the
a
table
big stride around the table. He knows
reason to do it.
to put himself on the hill.
On table 2, Max
Man, the
Lechner
big eyes.
overcame that missed 6 ball. Jesus Atencio with so much support in this auditorium. He was the distinctive figure of Aloysius Schaap. 5-4 up on
SBB. This case is
On the
obviously
6
going
ball,
up behind
which
the
is
8, so I
those
expect
4
this to be
remaining
low.
to clean up.
So good with the cue ball though. It's such a
Yeah, the entertainment on table
Such a
4, which you
strength.
can Newhausen
Really put on a display of that.
cleaning up.
Yeah, what a shot he made on
Taking
the 2
the
ball.
extension off the back of
I
the
don't know
cue,
if-
Carl.
Be put on
Gives
this, get this 10-0 victory.
In the UK, if
FSR.
you give something a
over
max of
Yeah, Lechner got that 2-game lead again, but now it's scratched
There's
on the
only
break.
one
It's
thing
been
on
a
this
couple
guy's
scratches.
mind, and that is
So Anthony McGlynn
Chang Yulong. They say 7 is a lucky number, and it's 7 consecutive racks for Jesus Atencio.
to another
From 5-0
quarterfinals
down, no less.
overall.